Hey everyone, and once again, welcome to WsCube Tech English channel. Myself, Umar Taskir. Guys, in this particular video, we are basically going to talk about the dashboards, the report dashboards. Let me show you first where we can see this option. So, as soon as you are coming over here, as you can see, I'm moving to this report section over here. You can see this dashboard option is present over here under this report section, right? We can create different dashboards over here for our clients also, and let me tell you the basic definition of dashboard. Dashboard is basically collection of different kind of reports. So whatever reports you are creating, whatever reports you are devising, you can use those reports into your dashboard, and your dashboard will become a collection of different kind of reports, right? So how can we do this thing is basically we have to assume one case. So here we are going to create a very small dashboard just to make you understand that how this actually works. So as you can see on my laptop screen, I'm going to create a dashboard for the client of the data which is of last 30 days, and it will include all conversions, it will include campaigns, ad groups, ads and phone calls, kind of report which we already created. So this report we already created this report, right? So this is what we are going to include in our dashboard, and then we are going to include conversions with regards to mobile and desktop, or we can say that conversion that we got from mobile or desktop. So these three different reports, this we can assume it as like first report where we are going to study all the conversions which happened, and then in the second report we are going to study the number of phone calls that we got according to the campus, ad groups and ads, which campaign, which ad group and which ad got us highest number of phone calls. That's what we did in last video also, and then we are going to study conversions with regards to mobiles and desktop. So this is what we are going to study. So let's begin and create one dashboard, right? So let's come to report and we will go to dashboard. So first of all, what we have to do is we have to name our dashboard, right? So we'll click on new dashboard. We also have sample dashboards, but I'll not go to that part right now because we need to learn from the very scratch. So let me write one name over here like demo dashboard, and you can also include your description which will be related to your dashboard, that what kind of information this dashboard contains. So for the descriptions, what we can do is basically we can select all these things and we can put over here, right? So right now I am leaving it blank as it is optional one. So the thing which is important is a dashboard name that I have already given, and it is up to us that whether we want to include the description or not. So if you have different dashboards, and if you're working in team settings, and if other people get confused at what this dashboard is all about, in that particular case it is required that you should go for this description option over here. Otherwise we can leave it blank if you are working as freelancer or you are the only one who is basically managing this thing, right? What we are going to do is as soon as we click over here, now we have four options over here. We can put the note over here like this is a demo report. That is what I am going to put over here, and this will be included over here. We can insert a scorecard that will carry the information of last 30 days, and this will carry the information which is related to conversions, right? So I'll select all conversions over here, and this will be included now, right? So I'll click on this thing, and now we have different views option over here, that what views we want to show over here. We can select spark lines chart, we can select percentage change, we can select absolute change, but here we are going to select spark line chart. So now this is again a very small report, and this contains the information of all conversions last 30 days. Okay, we can write last 30 days. Now you can see we have one report over here. Now we can customize this report. Since we haven't got any conversions in the last 30 days, it is showing like this. Okay, so we can customize it, so we can put it anywhere wherever we want, right? So this is how we are going to do this. So now all conversions scorecard is created over here. The second report that we have to include in our dashboard is one which we already created, right? So this thing we can also do, and we have two options over here. Either we can create a new table, right, or we can basically select the previous one. So for now what we are going to do is we are going to select the previous one, and then we can click on next, and if we want to rename it, we can rename it, or we can go along with the name, or we can go with the name which is given over there. Now here you can see we have this report over here. Now we have to adjust this report, that where this report is going to look decent, right? So this is what we have to do basically. Now we are going to include our third small report over here, which is like conversions. So we have to include conversions from mobile and desktop, right? We are going to click on this plus, and for this thing We can select any other chart type also, and we can create a new chart over here, and we can click on next, and we can create a chart over here, right? So we have different options over here for creating the chart. I will go with the pie chart, and we will select like device over here. First we will select the device, and then we will select the device first, and then we will select that conversions, right? What number of conversions we got from what device, right? So now this is done, and what we can do is we can add to dashboard, and this is like device plus conversion report. So it is up to you how you name this report, device plus conversion report, and we can click on this save. Now it is again added to our dashboard. Okay, so we'll click on add, and it is now added to our dashboard. So we have to organize this thing according to the layout so that it looks decent. Now what we can do is we can go ahead and save this report also, this dashboard also, which is basically a collection of report. And then again we have the options of like refreshing this because it is live. So as soon as the changes are there in your campaigns or in your account, you will be seeing the changes over here also because it's a live dashboard, right? Now what we can do is we can also download this thing. So if we also want to schedule it for our agency, that is what we can also do. And if we want to schedule it for our clients, that is again the thing which we can do. So I believe you got to know how can we actually create reports for our clients or for our in-house team, and what are the differences between the reports which is created for the clients and the report which is created for like in-house team for the optimization and deciding further course of action. So that's it for this specific video. Another very important thing that you have to make sure that it looks decent. So you have to arrange this thing. I've just shown you how can you actually create a dashboard, what are the different settings involved in that, and how it actually looks like, right? You have to organize it to present in front of anyone. So that's it for this specific video. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.